Master mechanics see it every week. Engines failing due to basic oil change mistakes. The disturbing part? Most car owners make these errors without realizing it. The consequences? Catastrophic engine damage that could have been prevented. These aren't just expensive repairs. They're silent engine killers that mechanics spot daily. The most dangerous mistakes? Some take just 30 seconds to check, yet they're overlooked time and time again. What you'll learn in the next 12 minutes could save your engine's life. Here are the 11 deadliest oil change mistakes that mechanics see in their shops. Number 6 is the one most owners never see coming. The first mistake is so common that 3 out of 4 car owners do it without realizing. Mistake number 1, wrong oil viscosity. Your car's manual says 5W30, but you grab 10W40 because it's on sale. Big problem. Engine oil isn't just about keeping things slippery. It's engineered for specific temperature ranges and pressure conditions. Using the wrong viscosity is like wearing snow boots to run a marathon. It technically works, but you're asking for trouble? Let's break down what happens. At cold start, thicker oil creates more resistance. Your engine has to work harder, wearing down components faster. At operating temperature, the wrong viscosity means inadequate protection for crucial parts like bearings and cam lobes. The numbers on the oil container aren't random. The first number, 5W, indicates how the oil flows in cold temperatures. Lower numbers mean better cold weather performance. The second number, 30, shows the oil's thickness at operating temperature. Modern engines have tight tolerances. They need exact specifications. Real-world impact? A performance shop in Detroit documented 47 cases of premature engine wear last year. The common factor? Wrong oil viscosity. Average repair cost, $3,800. Some engines needed complete rebuilds. The second mistake? It's actually worse than using no oil at all. Mistake number 2, mixing different oil types. Synthetic, conventional, synthetic blend. Mixing these is like combining premium gas with diesel. The different additives can react, creating sludge that clogs oil passages. Your oil pressure drops and engine parts start grinding against each other. Think you're saving money by topping off with whatever's cheap? That $20 savings could cost you $5,000 in engine repairs. Here's the science. Each oil type has specific additive packages. Synthetic oils have advanced dispersants and detergents. Conventional oils use different additives. When mixed, these chemicals can neutralize each other, or worse, form harmful compounds. A study by a major oil manufacturer found that mixing oils can reduce engine protection by up to 60%. In high-stress conditions, like towing or high-temperature driving, this protection drops even further. Major oil brands spend millions developing specific additive packages. These additives prevent oxidation, control acid formation, and maintain viscosity. Mixing oils disrupts this careful balance. Your engine's protective barrier breaks down faster than you think. Want more pro tips to protect your engine and save thousands on repairs? Hit subscribe and the notification bell. Our weekly videos help you avoid costly mistakes and keep your car running like new. Mistake number 3, incorrect oil level. Too much oil is just as bad as too little. Excess oil gets whipped into foam by the crankshaft, reducing lubrication and increasing pressure. Your seals can blow out, sending oil everywhere. Too little oil? Your engine components start cooking themselves. The right way: wait 5 minutes after shutdown, park on level ground, and check twice. But there's more to it. Temperature affects oil level readings. Check when the engine's too hot and you'll get a false reading. Too cold? Same problem. Modern engines are particularly sensitive to oil level. Some high-performance engines have less than a quart difference between low and full marks. Overfill by a quart, and you're putting serious stress on seals and gaskets. The crankshaft spins at thousands of RPM. When it hits excess oil, it creates foam. Oil foam contains air bubbles. Air doesn't lubricate. Your bearings start taking damage within minutes. Low oil, even worse. Metal-on-metal contact begins immediately. Professional mechanics use a specific process. Run engine to operating temperature, shut off, wait 5 minutes, check level. Repeat measurement. If readings differ, there might be bigger problems, like fuel dilution or coolant contamination. Mistake number 4, forgetting to prime the oil filter. That new filter you just installed, it's bone dry inside. Start your engine without priming it, and critical components run without oil for precious seconds. Fill that new filter with oil before installation. Those few extra seconds could save your engine. Modern engines have tighter tolerances than ever. Even a few seconds without proper oil flow can cause damage. High-performance engines are especially vulnerable. Their precision components need instant lubrication at startup. The oil filter holds significant oil volume, up to a quart in some cases. That's oil that should be protecting your engine at startup. A dry filter means your oil pump works harder, crucial components stay dry longer, and wear accelerates. Professional shops use special priming tools, but you can do it at home. Fill the filter with clean oil, apply a thin film of oil to the gasket. This prevents leaks and ensures proper seating. Take time to position the filter correctly before tightening. The next mistake happens right at the beginning of every oil change, and it's destroying engines across the country. Mistake number 5, changing oil when hot. The oil might drain faster when hot, but you're risking severe burns and making a critical error. Hot oil suspends metal particles. When you drain it hot, those particles settle in your engine instead of draining out. Let it cool for 30 minutes. Your engine will thank you. Temperature affects oil's properties significantly. At operating temperature, oil holds contaminants in suspension. These particles are microscopic: metal shavings, carbon deposits, dust. When oil cools, these particles become heavier than the oil. They sink. Proper procedure: park the car, wait 30 to 45 minutes. The oil cools enough to be safe, but particles remain suspended. Drain completely. This removes maximum contamination. Quick lube places often skip this step. They prioritize speed over engine health. Some contaminants can only be removed during oil changes. Oil filters catch larger particles, but microscopic debris stays suspended in oil. These particles act like sandpaper, slowly wearing down engine components. Mistake number 6, reusing the drain plug washer. That tiny copper washer, it's engineered to create a perfect seal. Once, reuse it, and you're playing Russian roulette with oil leaks. They cost less than $1. Replace it every time. The washer deforms under pressure to create a seal. This deformation is permanent. A used washer won't seal properly. Even if it looks good, microscopic damage affects sealing ability. Different manufacturers use different washer materials. Copper, aluminum, steel, each has specific properties. Some require exact torque specifications, others crush to a stop. Know which type your car uses. Oil pressure can exceed 80 psi in some engines. That's massive force on a tiny washer. A compromised seal might hold it idle but fail under pressure. By then, you've lost significant oil. Mistake number 7, wrong filter quality. That $2 filter deal looks tempting, but cheap filters can collapse under pressure, bypass dirty oil, or disintegrate entirely. Premium filters cost $10 to $15 more, but can trap particles half the size of budget filters. Filter quality differences are dramatic. Premium filters use better media, stronger cases, and better bypass valves. Budget filters often use cheaper materials that degrade faster. Real numbers: top-tier filters catch particles as small as 25 microns. Cheap filters? Many stop at 40 to 50 microns. Those extra microns accelerate engine wear. Metal particles act like sandpaper on bearings and cylinder walls. Internal construction matters too. Quality filters have metal end caps, strong center tubes, and high-grade media. Cheap filters use cardboard end caps that can soften and fail. Their bypass valves might stick open, circulating dirty oil. The next 4 mistakes, they're the difference between a car that lasts 300,000 miles and one that dies at 100,000. Mistake number 8, ignoring oil change intervals. Modern engines and synthetic oils can go longer between changes, but pushing past the recommended interval is gambling with engine life. Oil breaks down, additives deplete, and contaminants build up. Follow your manual, not the guy who says his truck runs fine after 15,000 miles. Oil doesn't just lubricate, it cleans, cools, and protects. Modern engines run hotter, develop more power, and need better protection. Synthetic oils last longer, but still have limits. Your driving conditions matter. Short trips, cold starts, dust, high temperatures, these factors accelerate oil breakdown. The manual's severe service schedule isn't just for race cars. Most urban driving qualifies as severe. Oil analysis labs test used oil properties. Their data shows significant degradation by the recommended change interval. Pushing beyond this point exponentially increases wear rates. Mistake number 9, not checking for metal particles. Your old oil tells a story. Rub it between your fingers. Feel any grit? See any sparkles? That's metal from your engine. Ignoring these warning signs is like ignoring chest pain. Check your old oil every time. Professional mechanics use oil analysis, but simple observation helps too. Clean oil feels smooth. Contaminated oil feels gritty. Different metal types indicate specific problems. Bronze particles, bearing wear, steel fragments, cam or crank issues. Place a drop of used oil on white paper. Let it spread. Check color and particles. Dark oil isn't always bad. It shows the oil is holding contaminants. But metallic particles or milky appearance indicate serious problems. Some wear is normal. Excessive metal content isn't. Regular inspection helps catch problems early. Major engine work costs less when caught early. Mistake number 10, incorrect torque on drain plug. Too tight? You strip the threads or crack the pan? Too loose? Oil leak city. Your drain plug needs specific torque, usually 25 to 40 foot-pounds. Don't guess. Use a torque wrench. Thread damage is common and expensive. Modern oil pans use aluminum. It's lighter but softer than steel. Over-torque the plug, and you're looking at pan replacement. Under-torque, and vibration loosens the plug. Different plug designs need different torque. Some use special washers that compress to a stop. Others rely on precise torque settings. Check your manual or repair database for exact specifications. Temperature affects metal properties. Torque settings assume room temperature components. Working on hot parts changes the equation. Another reason to let things cool down. The final mistake? It's the silent killer that mechanics see every week. Mistake number 11, not recording oil change data. Date, mileage, oil type, filter brand. This information is gold for diagnosing problems and maintaining warranty coverage. Keep records. They could save you thousands in disputed warranty claims. Major engine work under warranty requires maintenance history. No records? Claim denied. That's an $8,000 repair you'll pay out of pocket. Keep receipts. Note oil type, filter brand, and any observations. Digital records work too. Phone apps, spreadsheets, cloud storage, pick a system and stick to it. Photos of receipts provide backup. Some manufacturers require specific oil types for warranty coverage. Professional shops keep detailed records. DIY oil changes need the same attention. Document everything. Future repairs become easier when mechanics can see the maintenance history. The oil coursing through your engine right now might be doing more harm than good. Next time you change your oil, remember that $50 oil change done right could save you from a $5,000 repair bill. Your engine is ticking away, either towards a long, healthy life or an early grave. Which path are you choosing with your next oil change?